Newly elected Jennifer DeSena, here she is.
Hello, Skye. I'm
Great.
so glad to see you today.
Great to see you. This is your new empty office.
It's a huge office. When I came in, it was completely empty, no papers, no files. So it's a lot to recreate, but it's exciting. It's beautiful. I'm so excited to be here.
How was it, being a registered Democrat but running on the Republican ticket? Like, how did that even happen?
Well, for one thing, I believe that you vote for the best candidate. I don't think that people should only vote by what a party tells them to do. I think that you need to be educated about the candidates and the job they're running for and make that decision. So it didn't seem that strange to me. This is a job that's about local taxes, local services. It's the safety of our parks, the safety of our roads. It's, plowing snow, and it's the building department. I don't see why that's political. I don't see why that's Republican or Democrat. At the town level, we all agree on these things. Community safety and protecting our investment in our home. So I feel like we all need to be working for the same thing. And some of the things that the parties talk about just shouldn't matter here. I did things a little differently than a lot of people. I didn't work as a lawyer for 20 years. I did a lot of community work, and I was able to do that and be home with my kids. I was very lucky to be able to do that. And I always knew I'd go back to work. So they're in college now. This job is 24/7. So I wouldn't have been able to do it when my kids were home. But now I can give it my all. So it was the right time for me. Unfortunately, on the last day before I was sworn in, the town board members decided to remove the two new Republican council members from that suite. So unfortunately, we have a physically divided town hall.
It's really quiet here.
We have this big building and it's been extended a few times. I find that it is too quiet. Each department is in their own little wing, locked away, and we don't interact as much as I would like us to.
What is this, a Republican versus Democrat thing?
Unfortunately, that's happening. Even though I am a registered Democrat, I have not been invited to meetings of the town board majority. They call it a caucus. I don't think it's appropriate to have a caucus because we're not supposed to be talking about politics in town hall. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be talking about government. But I have not been able to participate with their pre-board meeting caucus. Mm-hmm. And so I have to have my own. Unfortunately, that means that all of our department heads have to come here twice. And they meet one time with the Democratic council people and one time with the Republicans to prepare for every board meeting.
That seems really inefficient.
It's a waste of our staff.
What does your husband do?
My husband is an attorney. He works for FINRA, but he has been working from home since, for 2 years. Yeah. So that has worked out well for me because it's a big transition with me being gone all the time. So he's taking up a huge amount of taking care of my dog and everything in the house.
How did you guys meet?
We met in college, Boston College. So we dated for 6 years before we got married. We both went to law school. He went to UCLA and I stayed here and went to St. John's.
Okay. What does he call himself?
First dude.
The first dude of the town.
Yes.
First dude, as I heard you like to call yourself.
That's it.
What do we think of that? Your lovely wife, the first lady of the town of North Hempstead.
So I'm incredibly proud of what she's accomplished already, and but I knew that she had it in her. I knew that she could run and win, and more importantly, I think she'll make a great difference for the town of North Hempstead.
Some of the best, most helpful things people say to me is just be yourself. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just keep being myself.